If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, alright? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, so be patient with your process. You already know, my voice too raspy to be whispering. So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, alright? So in advance, I want to thank you so much for all y'all's love, like, share, subscribes, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you for your gifts as well, because as you're doing it, I don't always get the pause in the middle of what I'm saying to acknowledge you. So thank you. I appreciate you, Trini. I appreciate you, Champagne, so on and so forth, right? So let's get started, chosen ones. The message for today is, what used to work no longer does. And I'm going to break that down. See, it goes in various forms. See, we're going to talk about how what they used to do towards you used to have an impact on you. It used to get a reaction out of you too, have you in a bad mood, have you feeling a certain type of way. See, there's certain individuals that also knew how to deter you from your path. Try to throw certain things in front of your face in order to get you to move a certain type of way. See, chosen ones, we gonna talk. See, regardless if you in your feelings right now, if you feeling and you seeing people's true intentions towards you right now, regardless if it's ruffling your feathers in a sense or messing you up a little bit, best believe that you in a better position than what you started in. See, hear me out. See, even for these individuals that used to know what to say to get a reaction out of you, you may still feel like you reacting because you feeling a certain type of way about what they doing that's getting revealed, but hear me out. See, chosen ones, there once was upon a time, right, where you ain't always acknowledged that they wasn't treating you right. See, at that time, you could have had parents who acted like them. You could have had certain friends growing up that acted like them too, so therefore what they did to you was nothing new. You didn't acknowledge it. See, there were certain things that other people from the outside used to warn you about, talking about, you sure that so-and-so's telling the truth? Because to me, it looks like they stepping out. See, at times, you ain't want to hear that, though. When things wasn't really adding up, you wasn't willing to subtract them, though. You understand me? So, chosen ones, there once was upon a time where, again, you didn't see what they was doing to you wasn't right. You wasn't acknowledging it, or it took 1 year, 2 years, 3 years in, so on and so forth, that you had a connection with them. Now you starting to see certain things clearly in real time. So again, those same people that you could put to the side that they wasn't treating you right, that your energy wasn't getting reciprocated, certain individuals that you did the most but they did the less, but they still had a sense of entitlement. Certain individuals that you cooked and cleaned for them, they still complained about what you did. Certain individuals that you may have even played a financial position for them, but they still wasn't appreciative. See, chosen ones, you kept giving to them and giving to them, trying to see what you could do to try to alter how they was feeling in a sense. See, those times where you was running after them, asking them what's wrong. See, before you used to chase them, before you used to beg them, before you used to go above and beyond for them, and they still was, again, unappreciative. See, chosen ones, you was trying to figure out what it was on your end that you wasn't doing that had them in their feelings whole time that had nothing to do with you. See, they soul was never grateful because they wasn't even in a place that they was supposed to be in. You understand me? They knew intuitively that they was making messed up decisions. They knew intuitively that they can do better than what they was doing. So they took that out on you. Instead of them doing the most, they had put that pressure on you. So therefore now you doing the work to have certain things become available for them to help them alter their mood. You understand me? See, they sitting there, moods messed up because their money ain't right. But instead of, again, going to God, getting guided by him, listening to God when God tells them the direction that they supposed to be heading in, instead of listening or being disobedient to him, they could have stepped up and played their position, but they didn't. See, God told him that there were certain people and certain things that they had to let go. That ego got to get out of there. That scared to ask people for help, that got to get up out of there. That, oh, you too good for this, you too good for that, oh, nah, that got to get up out of there. So whatever God got to do to guide you up out of that, that's what's going to happen. So those people that was bougie but didn't put no work in, funds start being limited. Those people that was their go-to to provide certain finances for them, they ain't have it. See, those people that was acting so arrogant based upon certain things that they was purchasing, that money now froze up, they can't buy Nathan. You understand me? So now they had to what? Go within them. They had to learn those lessons. See, certain people, you was trying to help them, but you was pausing their progression. See, they wasn't learning their strength. They just knew when they go through what they went through, they can come back and depend on you, that you was going to make certain moves to make sure what they was lacking at that point in time came through. See, chosen ones. You got to understand that. You understand me? See, hold on one second. You know, we got to keep that energy clear in here because, you know, we got to keep it clear in here. Make sure that it's the tribe in here. You heard me? But chosen ones, let me get back, right? Because, again, I tell you, negativity is like a magnet. If you don't acknowledge it, it don't exist. So we going to keep pushing, right? See, this is somebody's message. See, chosen ones, you used to beg them to express themselves. You used to beg them for you to provide that help. Anytime they needed something, they could depend on you instead of depending on God in themselves. So therefore, God had to stop you from having certain things come through, because as soon as you got it, you was breaking it down, splitting it with certain individuals who ain't deserve it. See, chosen one, that was a lesson that had to be learned, right? So first you seen how they act towards you, right? So you catching on, you caught on. It may have took a long time to do it, but you did. See, even down to them mentally trying to manipulate you into doing certain things that they wanted. See, what do I mean? Those people who can act all sad, walk around huffing and puffing, acting all mad just so that you beg them to see what's wrong with their ass. Oh, nah. See, you no longer begging them to express themselves. If you huffing and puffing, I ask you once, how you doing? Is everything all right? And you try to shut that down and you not in the right light, you not going to dim your vibrations down because they want to raise theirs. You understand me? You not going to beg them to release certain things that they going through, trying to help them get out of that despair. Nah, you not going to carry that load for them. Either it's getting cleared out or you don't want to hear nothing. See, chosen one, let's talk, right? We going to talk. See, there's certain individuals also that knew what to say to you to have you in your feelings as well. What does that mean, right? See, there's certain individuals that knew soon as you started to focus on you, soon as you started to get excited about an area of interest that God guided you to, all of a sudden they start downplaying it, acting like it wasn't nothing. Oh, you could do better when they ain't even doing nothing. See, we not going to talk about that too much, right? There's certain individuals that knew what to say. You feeling confident that they want to talk about your weight, or they want to talk about your hair, or they want to talk about certain things that they noticed that wasn't there. See, chosen ones, they was trying to get a reaction out of you, right? See, there's certain individuals, soon as you say that you want to go out and enjoy yourself, now they acting mad, walking around the house, acting like they don't want to step up and play a position because they don't want to watch their own children because they know that there's somebody else that you're going to be entertaining. See, chosen ones. There's certain individuals that soon as they start to have an attitude, you start to cancel all your plans on behalf of that individual. Soon as that person starts to act different, you start chasing them, trying to see what they was missing that you could help them assist them with. See, now you started to catch on. See, before you would run yourself rugged, run yourself down, stressing yourself out, trying to see how you can help them out. Whole time now, that was a game they was playing. You understand me? See, chosen ones, you starting to see through it. And again, regardless if you find yourself reacting to it, you are in a different position. You still progressing, because how long previously did it take you to understand it? How long was you doing that for? How many seasons were you settling for their circumstances? See, chosen ones. There's certain individuals that wanted to be in control so bad. See, there's certain individuals that you try to help guide them safely onto their path, but they ain't want to listen to you. See, they missed out on the message, paying too much attention to the messenger, right? They paid too much attention to certain things that they thought that you was missing, and they miss their ship in a sense, right? See, what do I mean, chosen ones? See, there's certain individuals that they ego wanted them to be in control so bad. They wanted to act like they knew exactly what it was that needed to be done. See, there's certain people that, how many times you heard this? Oh, you nothing. You a bum. You ain't got this. They talk about everything that they saying that you missing. Or they talk about everything that they do. Oh, I pay all the bills. I handle this. I do this for you. They start saying that, trying to hold that power over you, right? See, there's certain people that act like they the reason why you running. They the reason why you got momentum. They the reason why certain things are going, right? But as soon as you give them what they asking for, you put them in a position. They've been begging for that opportunity. So God was like, listen. See, I want you to think about how many times there's a little kid, you try to tell them, right? Hey, this is hot. Or, nah, this ain't what you think it is. Whatever the case may be, they complaining, they arguing, they really consistent and persistent to obtain it, right? So they begging for that little hot fry that you have. Or they begging for this and you trying to tell them like, nah, wait till it cools off before you hand it to them, right? Or, again, they see a toy, they don't even know how the toy works, but they complaining about it. They want it, right? Because they see somebody else have it. Okay, cool. So God's like, hey, matter of fact, I need you to do me a favor. Give them what they asking for. You like, huh? You sure? God's like, listen, I ain't going to ask you no more. Give them what they asking for. We going to see. Watch how they handle it. See, all of those individuals that was saying up and down that they was the reason why certain things was turning around, why certain things was maintaining, why certain things was elevating, why certain things was progression, certain things that they complaining about how you doing it and think that they can do better. Okay, cool. Now, God told you, give them that power, give them that moment in a sense. See, in that moment, you may not have realized that you made that an agreement with God. When God told you to hand it over to them, at that point in time, you start working on yourself. Or you start thinking that you was slipping a little bit whole time. You ain't even realizing intuitively you made an agreement with God. Give them the power real quick. Let's see how they gonna do. Oh, they thought that they was going to be able to steer it better than you. They running off the road with it. Oh, they thought that they was going to be able to turn this 5 into 10 into 15, 20 real quick. They thought that they was going to be able to do better than you. Oh, they thought that, oh, with this money that you was making or that you was getting, that you could have sat there and spread it out better. Okay, cool. So now God sat there and gave them that brief little moment of control when which you thought that they had control over you. Whole time you was just going to show them that if they was placed in the same position as you, they wouldn't be as successful as you. They wouldn't be able to do certain things like you. They wouldn't be able to stretch that meal out amongst a whole group of individuals. They wasn't able to turn those noodles and sauce and meat into spaghetti that's going to stretch out for the rest of the week. See, chosen ones. They thought that they was better though. They thought that they knew, right? They thought that, again, they was talking down to you, right? All of a sudden, God said, give them that power. Like, we going to see what's going to happen. All of a sudden, the funds that they had is now lacking. The things that they divinely thought that they was going to have, see, chosen ones, now they in lack. Now they want to try to hand that shit over to you real quick, see? They thought that they was going to move real quick. They thought that they was going to prove a point to you, but you only proved your point to them, see, chosen ones. Sometimes God will release that little bit of power to them just to see how they're going to move, to let them know that they're not properly prepared for it. See, some of them will scurry off and get silent. Oh, they don't want to talk about it because you didn't prove them wrong. There's other ones that's still going to be so confident and cocky until the very end. So that's equivalent to those pirate ships that pirate's going to stay on regardless if it's sinking, see? They're going to have to go down with that ship, see, chosen ones. You caught on to what they do. See, there's certain individuals as well that try to deter you from your path by dangling certain things in front of you. Now, what do I mean? See, if you somebody that's all about money, what they gonna do? All of a sudden, they finesse this person that got some bread. Now they trying to persuade you to choose them based upon the finances that they could provide to you. They trying to buy you. They trying to bribe you in a sense, right? There's certain individuals that they know that you express yourself sexually, because some of y'all need to learn how to talk. What do I mean? Because some of y'all feel like you can express your feelings through sexual things. Whole time you going to run into that one person that you really love, but they not going to give it up. So how you going to communicate to them? Are you going to stay silent? Are you going to stay quiet? Are you going to build up your confidence to speak those words to them? See, some people, again, they express themselves sexually until you run into somebody who's celibate. Now, what you going to do? Huh? Oh, all right. See, there's some individuals that they know that you have certain sexual feelings, or they know that that's an area where you thought that love was at. So anybody who you sexually was connected to, you thought loved you, but that was only one-sided thing, right? See, they sit there and will try to finesse you. There's some people that would offer threesomes to their partner. Oh, choose any female that you want. Choose any person that you want. Oh, they try to have fun. They quick to give it up. Whole time you don't even realize that they determine you from your path, that they pausing your progression, that they the reason why your ass is currently in lag. See, yeah, they did the most, but you was going to get the least because they was intentionally sent by the devil to deter you from certain things, but you ain't see that. Huh? You ain't see that. You was recharging. They was using you. You thought that you was getting what you wanted because they was willing to do what they did with you. Whole time you ain't realized that every time you did the do, you was taking something that you was supposed to earn and deserve and giving it to another individual. See, chosen ones. You seeing things clearly. See, now you catching on. Now when this person tries to talk about, oh yeah, they got the bottle in their hand, they drinking. Now they talking about, oh, you know how this Casamigos had me go, whatever the case may be, whatever they drinking. Now you know exactly what they going to say next. Oh, let me guess, the drink going to get you lit. Now you going to be nasty. You going to be wanting to do certain shit. Oh, now I can get or have my way with you. That ain't even you speaking. That's the demon that's connected to you. But keep going. Oh, that person who all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm going to put something nice on, fly on. You already know. They talking about Victoria's Secret, but the secret been out. That you could talk to somebody right now that secret's been told to. That picture of that person was sent to way before it reached you. Or that person that again tries to finesse you. You already know. See, certain people are the reason why certain things ain't progressing for you. Because they know how to trigger you. They know how to, again, deter you. They know what it takes in order to get your attention. You understand me? So you're going to have to be able to stand in your power solid. You're not going to, again, if you know that the devil was strategically trying to give you everything that you wanted, but it was going to lead to your end, why would you take that? That's like little pieces of candy being let in the woods. You still going to follow that shit? I don't think so. That's like all of OJ selling blades, talking about I get a free knife today. Fuck out of here. You think I'ma trust that? That's like Jason popping up right now talking about he got blades that's at a price that's a mark. That you think I'ma accept that shit? Like, come on now. You heard me. Come on now. I don't care if OJ today offered me my own show talking about we gonna be in the kitchen cooking with who? You? Fuck out of here. Come on now. You gotta get that together, chosen ones. You can't be paying attention and really listening. The devil gonna tell you everything that you want to hear the whole time. What are you feeling right there? God's like, nah, that ain't right. Steer clear. That's what you had to do. See, I want you to realize, give yourself credit because you feeling certain things, chosen ones. See, you in your feelings and you don't like it because you're not used to feelings. So this is uncomfortable. I understand that. But you had to unthaw yourself out. How many times have you acted over cocky? Try to act like you all that. Try to act like you rough and tough just so nobody tries you. Those people that you try to act like you on the phone just so nobody speak to you. Shit, I didn't been there. I may or may not still do that. How many times, chosen ones? You understand me? You're going to have to get that shit together. You have to unthaw yourself. See, right now, this ain't the time for you to act like tough Tony. This ain't the time for you to try to act so, you understand, cocky, mad, trying to act like Helga. Whole time you on Arnold's at. Come on, now, we not doing that. Somebody hurt your feelings, they ruffle your feathers, they disrespect you again. I want you to step up like a grown-ass feminine or masculine, and you express yourself to them. They may not care, but you got that shit released, so you know if they did it again, that's what they wanted to do then, right? They did it intentionally. Or this is a time that you express yourself, not allow that stuff to build up. Now you having a breakdown, you shaking and shit, or you doing the dramatics, or again, you don't know how to communicate your feelings, so you screaming at them. Nah, release that. So you gotta say what you feeling. You understand me? This your soft girl era. This your soft masculine era. You been acting hard. How long are you gonna do that? Cause all that acting hard shit kept you by yourself, and that's not something that you want to really do then, huh? You can do it, but you ain't trying to be by yourself for the rest of your life. You don't want to be the only person who has to cook, clean, protect things, all of that. No, you don't. You want somebody to enjoy life with, build memories with. You want to have, so stop that shit. You try to act like, oh, I can do better. You going to do better. Who's talking about you going to do bad again? Give yourself credit that you acknowledging what people are doing, and you're not going to choose that. You sitting there allowing what you went through with those past individuals to have you rethinking you doubting you. So now you think that you don't know how to make better decisions for you. Come on now. Cut that shit out. You allowing their projections to really manifest certain things in. You feel like because you gave somebody else the benefit of the doubt and they let you down, that somebody else is going to do it again. No, you was allowing that person. You was giving them. That's almost like nobody having no job experience and you allowing them the opportunity to get it. Either there's going to be some workers that stay on and prove themselves and really this actually excels their work, or there's certain people that they'll get hired the next day they didn't quit. But are you going to take that personal? You going to stop hiring? You going to stop giving people opportunities because that person didn't know what to do when it got presented to them? No. Stop doubting yourself. You out there talking crazy about you, chosen ones, because you chose somebody and chose to give them an opportunity. There's risk that comes with it. You seen that they never had an experience of love. They never knew what love is. So therefore, you took that risk that they would know how to give it. That's it. You took a risk. It either worked or it didn't. But that means you're going to stay by yourself. You talking about nobody's going to hurt you again. You not going to talk to nobody else, but you hurting yourself because that's not really you. You really want somebody to love. That's you're a loving individual, but now you trying to act so cold and tough because somebody else. Nah, unthaw yourself. This your soft era. Divine masculines, you're going to have to express yourself to these divine feminines. You love them, tell them. You apologize. You made certain decisions and you wasn't thinking. You're going to have to acknowledge it. You sat there and again, take accountability, but you had to allow them opportunity to make their decision. You can't lie. You heard me? You can't. You out here acting all tough when your lesson this lifetime is to actually express your love, because the last lifetime you shut your ass up. You never told them. You went to that. You went to your grave, still holding on to certain things, not express. This is your lesson. You not even realize that that's your only test to express yourself. Not act all mad, not act all tough, not act like you ain't got feelings, not acting all nonchalant. Try to act like you don't give a fuck when you do. That's what makes you you. That's why you special. If you talking about you don't feel shit, then you a demon, because demons don't got no feelings. Demons don't got no soul. Demons don't got no heart. That's why when you keep telling them what they do to you, it's not clicking to them because they don't give no fucks because they can't feel it. You understand me? But the person who's truly for you, they going to see how their actions impact you as well, so they going to make different decisions. They going to tell you the truth. Even though you may not at that point in time be ready to hear it. They going to speak that. See, I'm trying to tell you, this is the time where you so scared to get shot down again. Somebody let you down again. Nah. Your ass better keep shooting that shot, because sooner or later, one of them motherfuckers is going to be splashing in. You understand me? And if it's a double rim, then that's why you not really sinking it. But only real ballers get that, so you understand. But chosen ones, stop that. You letting that past person who wasn't prepared for the position, you just gave them an opportunity. That's it. That opportunity may have been one in a lifetime. They may never get that opportunity again. But I can guarantee that they're going to spend the rest of their lifetime searching and wishing that they came across. Man, come on now. Divine feminines. You talking about how you do everything for your household. Everything falls on you. You got to take care of everybody else. You got to take care of yourself too. You got to take care of your children. You got to do for your mother or father when they may not have even played a real relationship or had a real relationship with you. Your other siblings not stepping up on behalf of them. So now you got to do it. Now you got to maintain their household, maintain yours, but still try to move forward towards your future. See, chosen ones, you got to cut that out. You heard me. You got to focus on yourself. This your season. You so used to being your divine masculine energy that you don't even know how to tap into your femininity. This is your season on your soft girl shit, where people are opening up the doors for you. I don't care if you used to carrying a baby, a box, and all of that, and open the door. No, you're not having to do that. That's the whole point. Things are supposed to be easier for you. So your divine masculines is going to come in, opening the doors for you. Don't turn them down. Allow them the opportunity to do that. They see something and they thought of you, bought something for you. You're going to turn it down because the other people in the past try to purchase you, or you knew that what they gave you, they was going to take it back or tell you every day what they did. No. You went through that shit so you don't have to get that shit again. This new divine masculine is going to see certain things, even simple things that they thought of you. A flower, some this, a color of that, whatever the case may be, you're going to be on their mind, and everybody that they see, they going to see your ass, see chosen ones. Have you ever seen somebody, you like, damn, everywhere I look, I see that person. I see so-and-so look like, oh, you think they're cute? Oh, well, they had so-and-so's eyes. Oh, they dressed like so-and-so. Oh, they kind of had the same complexion. You understand me? You see your divine partner in everybody that you see. You heard me? Your divine partner is going to have all this love for you. You're going to feel safe with them. You're going to be able to speak your feelings to them. You understand me? You see chosen ones. Some of you, again, are allowing the fact that you have a distance between your true twin, because some of you met them. See, I had a few questions asking me, how do you know that you met your twin flame? See, again, I'm going to explain from my personal experience to tell you how you know that it's them. One, when y'all two meet, right, you're going to try your best to see one of the two. In my experience, it was me. That person always asked me out on certain dates. Oh, can we go for coffee? Can we go for some shake? Whatever the case may be. And I would stand them up. They would drive an hour to where I was going to meet them, and I never show up. You understand me? And then all of a sudden, I was like, damn, that last day that I bluffed him, I'm like, man, that was the third time in a row. I ain't going to message him no more. All of a sudden, what happened? I randomly went to a gas station that I never been at before, and he was there. I was walking out. He was walking in the door. I'm like, damn, this is the first time we met, and it was in a city that he doesn't even live in the area that I never been in. You understand me? It was divinely connected. Now, when we met, we both had people that we were talking to on and off, but you understand, we was more so like a friendship. Now, everything about him reflected my experience. His mother passed away, my father passed away. His father's birthday is near my father's birthday. My birthday is near his mother's birthday. You understand me? Certain things that we talked about. Same scar on our forehead type tip. Experiences. He had children at the same age that I had children. So they was doing the same thing that I was doing before we even crossed paths. It was divinely orchestrated, right? Now, again, me and my twin, we not together. We friends. I haven't really spoke to him in a little minute, but intuitively we always connect, and it is what it is. But we never tried a relationship. When he was ready at one point in time, I ran from it based upon how my children's father may have handled it. I'm like, man, nah, as soon as I get in a relationship, this motherfucker over here gonna start acting petty, and I ain't feel like dealing with that. So I turned him down. Then the next opportunity, I was ready. He was in the same position then. You understand? So that's how you know if it's a true twin. But just because it's a true twin doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be with them. That's what the basis is. Y'all lift each other's vibrations. Y'all save each other. Y'all on a mission. But they had to be willing to play their position. So it's a runner and chaser dynamic. So for instance, I ran, he ran. I ran, he ran. Now we'll both get provided an opportunity to see if we're going to choose each other in the end, or are we going to choose other options. That's how it goes. But again, the twin flame, that just speaks to your soul. Y'all the same soul split up in different bodies, but you have soulmates as well. So you have individuals that would get to know you and be able to do things for you. It's just for the twin, they know that intuitively. That's something that you may not have to tell, but you can meet a soulmate who is willing to do whatever the case may be for you. Go past the moon, provide certain things for you, love you, protect you, give respect to you, affectionate towards you. You know it's your divine partner because y'all both gonna have to take the same risk at that point in time. So, yes, you don't know how people are going to react about y'all connecting. You don't know who's going to act the ass, who's going to accept it and embrace it, but you know that you do. You know that that person, you feel better when y'all communicating than you do when y'all two are disconnected. You know that you get drawn to them no matter the energy people are projecting. See, some people will try to come in between you and your soul. You understand me? Because you got karmic soulmates as well. People that had the potential to be a soulmate, but they chose another route. You understand me? So you have to decipher. But your true love is not going to put you through certain things. Again, if you had a twin flame or a soulmate that you met, and when y'all first met, either they was talking to somebody, you was talking to somebody, so it didn't match, y'all, you understand? Okay, cool. That means they didn't necessarily hurt you or choose another individual for you. They may have been with a relationship before they met you, and y'all had to make the decision to choose each other. You understand me? So I want you to analyze the right person wouldn't have never wronged you. But don't think that the right person wronged you if they didn't belong to you. You understand? Now let me explain that. Some of y'all are in your feelings about your twin flame or your soulmate, like, oh, they chose other people over you. But some of you didn't even present the opportunity to communicate with that individual. You were still living with somebody. You could have been still sleeping with somebody. Your heart could have still been with somebody. You could have still been thinking insecure about you. You may not have even known what you was trying to get called to do. You didn't even know you while you was getting to know this individual. Because I can speak on behalf of myself. I remember being heartbroken to my twin, like, yo, you chose somebody else, and I'd have realized, yo, you never even told him that you wanted to be in a relationship with him. You never gave him that opportunity. You never even gave him that decision. When he tried to choose you, you ran. Then when you tried to choose him, he ran too. So it's like you take things personal because your soul knows that that's your individual. So anybody that they entertaining outside of you, you take that personal because you know that you are married to him. You understand me? So there's certain things that you got to make sure that it's not your ego making you feel like people betrayed you. You understand? You got to take accountability too to see what position that you played as well. But you always go to God if you're unsure. God is the first step in order to get to know yourself. So if you are curious about who your divine person is, you speak intuitively to God. You don't even have to say it out loud because the devil going to hear it and try to duplicate it. So you talk to God intuitively. When you pray, you can be silent. Ask God to reveal who you're supposed to be aligned with. Ask God to reveal who's true before you. Give you the signs and synchronicity so that you can't deny that this is your individual, so on and so forth. Because there's certain people that are projecting magic on you to try to keep you from meeting your true divine individual. There's certain people that did black magic because they feel like, oh, you and this person was really supposed to be connected. So they just did black magic on whoever your true soulmate is, whoever you're supposed to be with. So you start looking at them negatively. So now you looking at them, it's chaos spells that they start creating. So you out there talking crazy to them, or, oh, nah, they betrayed me. You do. It's an illusion. Step outside of that so you can acknowledge it. Because some people that have y'all going against each other when it's really the outside shit. So you have to allow God to come in and guide you to. And if it's real, again, it's going to return back to you regardless of how you try to run away from it, escape it, whatever the case may be. I'm telling you. But you are going to see certain things clearly, chosen ones. You're going to have a happy ending. It's already getting presented, but you got to acknowledge it. You don't need, again, I say this all the time, you don't need $1 million for you to live a good life. You could sit there and have a house for $100,000, $50,000, and it's the fact that you building it or creating it with the person that you building it with. You can sit there and move into a place with no furniture It could take a few years for you to have the full place furnished in each room, living room, kitchen too. But it's the fact that this adventure was with the right individual, that you experiencing this with somebody that you love. Longevity. You don't want to rush that book. If you want, think of a quick book. You know how you read a book and you like, damn, let me slow down reading it because you going through it quickly. You understand me? Even if you watching a certain series, you like, damn, let me just put this down for a second because I'm going through this too quick. That's what happens. Why you think that your true divine love, why sometimes it's a process in order to get to them. This is long term. This is longevity. This is lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes. Soon as you two finally select each other and say yes and no to everything else, are you kidding me? That means the next lifetime you're going to meet them sooner and have a whole life with them. Then the next lifetime you meet them sooner, a whole life. You'll never have to go through this waiting time period again. You understand me? So allow it, God, to cook it up. Perfection. Not so shit you got to send back. Oh, you said you wanted it well done, but you sat there and got it, still bleeding and shit. I don't eat meat, so I'm sorry. That made me real nauseated to even think about it. I'm going to be real. But you understand, the food wasn't done yet. So relax. Let's say this pertaining to Thanksgiving too. Like if you acknowledge Thanksgiving, or I call it a different holiday. I just like relaxing with my people. You heard me. So it's like you are complaining because the meal's not done, but you ain't even bring nothing. Watch the game. Go outside, shit, hit your little L. Do whatever you do until God tells you it's prepared, it's ready. You understand me? But make sure that, again, you're not going to be out there eating all these snacks, all this other shit, to the point where now when your full meal is done, you can't even eat it nor enjoy it. So don't be out here spreading yourself thin. You ain't got to entertain everybody else because they giving you attention. Work on yourself. Be proud of yourself. This is a transition. A transformation. You understand me? See, some of you, because you don't have control over the situation, you doubting you. I want you to think, what's the difference between somebody going camping, right? Somebody going camping. They need a tent. They need a light. They need some bottles of water. They need food that they can't refrigerate. They need certain things, right? A dynamic. It's dark. All this, they adjusting. But they got everything that they need. They got lights, candles, flashlights, tents, blankets, coolers, all of this, right? So somebody who has all of that on a camping trip, you like, yo, you prepared for it. You prepared for everything, the unknown. Then all of a sudden, your lights get cut off in your house, or the storm knocks your power out. Now you out here complaining because you have to have a cooler, flashlights, blankets, sodas, whatever the case may be, right? The only difference between the two situations is one is a control because you chose it, and the other one is because it got presented to you. So if you handle every situation that gets presented to you, what would you do if you chose to be put in this position? You would think about it differently, right? So that person, you know, that's not for you. You had the opportunity to either choose to walk away from that individual. You chose not to, so God had them walk away from you because he knew that you wouldn't. What's the difference? They ain't leave you or choose nobody over you. They were guided to get away from you, and that was God guiding them just like God guided you too. But you didn't listen. The only difference is one has control over the situation. Huh? Cut that shit out. What's the difference between you talking about, oh, well, I want to walk to the store, it's a pretty day, to your car fucked up and you got to walk? The difference is one you chose, the other one you didn't. Huh? Okay. So if you sat there and said that you wanted to move into an RV, oh, I want to see, you wanted to see how it was to live life on the road or moving. You didn't get an opportunity to be in an RV, but instead you got to be in a trailer. Would you downplay you because you in a trailer when you wanted to really do was be in an RV that was built like a trailer too? So what is the difference? The control aspect of it, right? Because the RV is on wheels, but a trailer could look like a house for real. But you downplaying you because you in a trailer, but that's something similar to what you wanted to do. So that was your transformation to see if that's the road that you really wanted to go on, right? Oh, all right. I'm just making sure. So one is when you wanted to do it, and the other is when you didn't. When you had control over the situation, and the other when you didn't. Huh? What's the difference? Huh? You downplaying you because you worry about what other people say. You too worry about it. Everything is happening how it's supposed to be organically. You understand me? So again, you in a house where you feeling ashamed of where you live, when there's a place where you used to stay in somebody else's shit that you couldn't even have company over if you wanted because you damn near didn't have a place to live. But you downplaying you because if you bring somebody into the crib that you prepared, that God prepared for you, to prepare for you, you think in a certain type of way because you only got one washcloth or one towel per person in the house, and if somebody else come in, now you looking crazy. Huh? How that sound? How that sound? You gotta start somewhere, right? The next time somebody come, you gonna be prepared. Even if you don't got a bunch of towels and washcloths, you got at least one and enough for somebody else, right? You add on. You could have one sheet set that you got. Shit, I done been there before where everybody in the house got their own bed, but we got one sheet set per bed to start with. We gotta wash them shits damn near every other day. Then you start adding on. Now you see this. Boom. You got it. Slowly but surely start to build. Come on, what are you doing? You downplaying you. You start with one shoes, you keep them clean though. How they say, them not 20s, them 10s, but you keep them clean though. You gotta start somewhere. But you downplaying you because you starting when there's other individuals who ain't even started. Stop it. Enjoy this process. You understand me? Everybody who gets to know you now, based upon where you at now, that means they genuinely rock with you. They love you. They embracing you because they don't know what you used to have. They don't know what you feel like you in lack of. They see you for what you got now, and if they embracing you, that means they love you. You ain't got to explain coming in, oh, before y'all come in, we on the air matches. What? The next person not even going to acknowledge that shit. They going to flop down and be cool. You understand? They done started at the same place as you. You ain't got to explain that your air was out in your car. Shit, they see them windows down, they going to ride. You hear me? They might be sweating. They may got to jump in that shower when y'all get to where y'all getting, but they not going to downplay you. They going to see where you starting, and they going to embrace you. They going to notice certain things that you need, and they going to get it for you. You ain't got to explain, yo, you ain't got a microwave. No. They going to be like, hey, yo, I seen this on sale, matter of fact, for you. I don't know if you got one, but I got one for real ones. You ain't got to explain. You heard me? Regardless if you in a bougie situation or things change, they gonna rock with you because they roll with you. You heard me? These your people. You ain't gotta explain, oh, the house ain't your house look like it lived in. You talking about your kids got a few toys on the floor, and there's some people that their house is perfect, but they kids can't play. They ain't allow their children to have fun any day. They out there, what? You complaining because you got a few toys on the floor? Fuck out of here. What? They can see, walk their ass around. What you out here explaining to people, explaining yourself to people. If you got to do all that explaining, and you energetically feel these ain't your people, then get your ass from around them chosen ones. You ain't going to have to explain where you start, and they going to be with it. They not going to judge you. Fuck out of here. And if anybody fix their mouth to downplay you, they going to correct them too. What do you mean? Some people try to keep it cute, and other people going to keep it cute pretending to you. They not going to play. Come on, man. What does that sound like? The right one not even going to let nobody say nothing wrong. And if they did, I'm trying to tell you, they on a different type of time now. You heard me? So, chosen ones, be you, embrace you. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You in a phase where you used to pray to be. So now that you here, just know that God hears your other prayers too, and they're going to get presented to you. Embrace this. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you. You protect each other. Soul Tribe, you heard me. You don't sit there and never let the devil ride. You don't never let the devil get comfortable with playing one of these chosen individuals. You correct their asses. You heard me. But y'all continue to be great. I got to get up off of here. But please remember, I always upload my lives on YouTube. The link's in my bio. Please remember, I only got one TikTok, one Instagram, and one YouTube. Please don't let individuals swindle you. I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You got to be ready to receive it because I ain't sugarcoating shit. I'm going to tell you the truth. The cycle that you in, how you contribute to what you're going through, what other people are doing to you too. Is that a karmic? Was that your true partner? What happened to you, what's happening, and what's going to. You understand me? I don't use no crystal balls, no tarot cards, not downplaying those who do. I'm going to speak to you just like I'm speaking to you now, telling you what God tells me to tell you. I love you, all right? Y'all continue to be great, but please remember, if you need me, baby, you know how to reach me, all right? Y'all be great.